Hello everyone, Brad here with Custom Offsets. Got another episode of Lifts and Levels. This is a 6-inch BDS kit. This isn't any other 6-inch BDS kit. This is the top of the line. This is the bee's knees lift kit out there right now for Chevy 1500s and GMC 1500s. This is the coilover system that BDS offers for 2014 and up 1500 trucks. So most of the components are pretty much exactly the same as the regular 6-inch kit. The only difference is just going to be how the front of the truck is lifted, so that rather than using your standard strut up front to lift the truck that BDS uses, it's going to be these Fox coilovers, which we'll get to in a minute. So you're still going to have same knuckles, same lower control arm drop cross members, differential drops are the same, skid plates are all the same, CV axle spacers are the same as well. These kits do increase the front track width 1.5 inches per side, but the heart of the system here, which what everyone wants to see, is the Fox coilovers. These are a 2.5 series coilover, meaning the diameter of the shock body or piston is 2.5 inches. With the remote reservoirs, this customer went for the optional DSC upgrade. You can see here, these knobs here. DSC stands for dual speed compression, and what that is you can actually adjust the dampening rates of the shock. So it's adjustable for low speed and high speed. That alone is about a $300 option on top of the standard Coilover kit. You can order them without the compression adjusters, but that is a really nice option. So you got these bad boys up front, and then in the rear it's just going to be the regular Fox 2.0 smooth body series that you see a lot of people like to upgrade to. As far as options, like I said, this customer kind of went all out and got all the options. He went with the BDS Recoil series traction bars. These aren't just the standard fixed traction bar, they're actually a floating bar, meaning that they actually this will actually move in and out to allow the suspension to travel as it should during its range of motion. There's actually a couple of springs in there which allow that. It's actually a really nice system. BDS is the only one that does something like this. And then for the rear, normally you would just get blocks and some new U-bolts, but this kit does have the option for complete replacement leaf spring pack, and that's what this customer got. These are really nice. They really improve the ride of the truck. Definitely recommend it if you can afford it. I believe that option's about $400. I think it's like $393. So you got the new springs, which come with polyurethane bushings, and then the new U-bolts as well. And then besides that, like I said, it's pretty much the same as the regular 6-inch kit. You're really just paying for the coilovers, which are very nice. All right, everyone, we got the 6-inch BDS coilover kit installed on the truck here. As you can see, as mentioned earlier, all the suspension components that BDS includes are pretty much going to be the same for the coilover kit. The only difference is obviously the heart and soul of the lift right here, which is the 2.5 Fox series coilover. This one is the optional DSC adjustable one. As you can see right here are the knobs that you can control the compression dampening. So that's about like a $300 option over the standard Coilover series, and then everything else is going to be the same. Same BDS lift knuckles, new outer tie rods, sway bar drops with as long as the new sway bar end links, lower control arm drops, front differential drops is all the same. CV axle spacers are the same, and really that's everything up front. And then in the back, this one is a little different compared to most kits because the customer chose to go with the optional replacement springs. So this has got the new BDS leaf springs in the back, so there's no blocks on here, as you can see. And then the Fox 2.0 smooth body shocks in the rear, which match the front coilovers. When you buy the coilover kit, you automatically get the rear Fox shocks, so there's no upgrading for that. You can see the bump stop extensions, and then as well on top of the diff there, you'll have to go under there. There's the Brakeline Relocation bracket, which just moves the brake line up so that it's not pulling the factory brake lines apart. And sometimes they have one over here. And then yeah, for the parking brake cable, they actually just have you relocate the cables through the factory mounts, and that's how that goes. So yeah, that's really it. That's 6-inch BDS Coilover Kit for 14 and up BM 1500 trucks. So long.